He's a little bit more like a dog. He follows you around the house, he begs for treats, he'll sit in the kitchen meowing at you because he knows that that's where the treats are. He's such a loving cat. He really is such a sweet boy. He's a little feisty. He might be a little wobbly boy, but he definitely rules the household. He bullies the dogs a little bit, and he's very independent, even though sometimes when he walks, he falls. He gets upset if you try to help him, likes to figure it out on his own, but he's also really, really loving. I would say he's definitely a mummy's boy. I feel like we're a bit more bonded. He gets on really well with my husband. He knows that my husband is the pushover when it comes to treats. He knows where to go for the snacks, but I think he's a little bit more loving with me. He'll let me cuddle him longer and he'll sleep next to me. So yeah, he's definitely a mummy's boy. The story with Rambo is kind of your stereotypical cat distribution center story. It was a client of mine. I'm a hairstylist and a makeup artist, and she was coming in for her bridal trial run, and she messaged me and she says, "Hey, I'm fostering this little special needs kitten right now. I've got nowhere else to take him. Can I bring him to the appointment?" And I was a bit like, well, that's weird, bringing a cat to a hair appointment, but okay. So she brought him, and he was just so tiny. I don't even think he was an ounce. He was maybe 3-4 weeks old. He was just so cute, and he was just sleeping in her lap the whole time. Halfway through her appointment, she starts crying. And I'm thinking, oh my God, she hates her hair and makeup. Like, I've done something wrong. Finally, I was like, are you okay? Like, why are you upset? And she's like, well, I found this kitten on my grandparents' farm. I've been waiting there for 2 days trying to capture him. There was no other cats around, no kittens. He was by himself. And she took him to the shelter and they wanted to put him down. They were like, there's clearly something wrong with him. We don't think there's much quality of life for him. And so she obviously was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So she left, and she was like, I feel like he wants to fight. She was upset because she was getting ready to leave town that night and she had nowhere to take this kitten. And so it just so happened that I'd taken the weekend off work. And so I was like, well, push comes to shove, I can hold him for the weekend. I've never fostered an animal before. I didn't know, and especially something so young. And so I took him home. He was supposed to have a foster the following Monday. Saturday night, she texts me and she says, the foster's fallen through. I said, okay, I'll keep him. So fast forward, we had found an adopter. It didn't work out, unfortunately. We took him back after 2 days. We had found out he needed surgery. So I said to my husband, I said, you know what? While he's going through this medical stuff, he really needs a stable household. Let's hold on to him for now. He says, or we could just keep him. And I was like, yep, that's why I married you, because I was hoping you would say that. So he does have a condition called cerebellar hyperplasia. It does not get worse. It doesn't improve. It's non-progressive. It's not painful for him. He is a little bit wobbly when he walks. He has a very fulfilled life. He has great quality of life. It takes him a little longer to get around, but he's such a lovely cat. At that time, I had an older senior dog, and she was pretty chill with everyone. And then I had a younger dog. Neither of them had met a cat before, so they were a bit, what's this thing? Huh? But he got on with them really well. It was really cute. We got another puppy since, and it is the cutest. They chase each other. They play hide and seek. All three of them, they get on very well. I think we needed him more than he needed us. Helping such a fragile animal out in his early stages of life, it really taught me a lot about patience, unconditional love. I didn't realize I needed him in my life that much. I don't even know how to describe it, but he's definitely made a huge impact on our life. I don't think we'd be the same if we hadn't have gotten him in our lives in the first place. He really is such a wonderful addition to the family. For anyone considering ever adopting a special needs cat, they really truly can be such a loving impact and a fulfilling part of your life. I would do it all over again, even knowing that he's a little bit of a wobbly one.